Well, welcome. It's now the week's winding down Thursday afternoon, and thanks for joining me again today. And this week we've been talking about some things that I've learned from different experiences I've had playing golf. And today we're going to go back to summer of 1985. I was playing in the Trans-Mississippi Golf Tournament at Kansas City Country Club, and in that week I was having a good week. In fact, it was kind of interesting. I'd just broken off a relationship with a person I'd been dating for a couple of years, so I was feeling kind of down and gloomy, but my golf game was improving because I was thinking about other things. Is all that I can recall. But anyway, I was in the quarterfinals, and it happens to be the course that Tom Watson grew up on, for those of you who are a little bit older, but it was a match play tournament after we qualified, and I was struggling. I was playing a really good player. He had won the U.S. Junior a couple years earlier, Scott Erickson, and so I'm on the 14th hole, and I'm 4 holes down, so it looks like it's going to end. And he hits a ball, just misses the green. It's the hardest par 3 on the golf course, and I don't know if I'd parred it all week. And it's like, it looks like it's over. But I ended up hitting it on the green and parring the hole. And sure enough, the last 5 holes, I was 4 down. I won all 5 of them to beat him on the 18th hole. And so what I learned from that is, even though circumstances, situations might look bleak, that it isn't over till it's over. And we know from reading the Bible that we have story after story. We can think about Joseph when he's in prison, and it looks like, he might spend the rest of his life in prison, and all of a sudden in one day he went from the prison to the palace because God elevated him. And maybe other stories you're familiar with, Moses, and he's bringing the people out of Egypt. They come up to the Red Sea, and Pharaoh and all his men are chasing after him, and it looked like it was over because they had all the weapons and all of that stuff, and all Moses had were his people, and they were stuck. And of course, God opened up the Red Sea, and they went through, and then the armies got flooded out, and so that wasn't over either. And we think about Daniel. He gets thrown in the lion's den with a bunch of hungry lions. And yet it wasn't over because God is able to do something supernatural and close up the mouths of the lion. And maybe you're familiar with the story of David and Goliath. The odds did not look good for David, but instead God came and intervened, and David killed the giant. And so in our lives, it's a lot like that. And we have situations going on, all kinds of circumstances, and it looks like, oh no, what's going to happen here and here or here? And it might look bleak. It might look like it's over. But with God, it's never over till it's over. And so I want to encourage you today that to turn your heart to the Lord, even though you might be feeling despair, disappointment, depression, defeated. It's not over till it's over if you're a follower of Christ. And if you're not, today's a great opportunity to become one, because with God, all things are possible. He's right there with us. He's in us by the Holy Spirit, and he can change a situation in a moment's time. Even though what's going around out here might not be what we want, God can enable us with his power and his grace to help us overcome. So I want to encourage you. It's not over till it's over with God. Have a great day.